All right. We're back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. As usual, I'm your host, Mark Pierce. How you doing today? Today is Monday, last day of August, right? Well, it's going to be good. September. I'm planning September, and we got a lot of music coming out, a lot of great stuff. I'm excited for September. A lot of album releases, trying to get some just one-off song of the days that are actually just a song. You think about it, there's plenty of just like songs that we like. It doesn't have to be tied to a whole album release date, so we're going to try to do some more of that because it's really more like album of the day lately. But I'm good with that. There's so much great music out there, but we're going to throw some single songs in there every once in a while, try to do a little bit more of that. And so what are we doing today? Well, we're doing a birthday today. Haven't done a birthday in a little while, right? But this is a big one, so had to be done. Today, it's a big deal. Today, Sir George Ivan Morrison is 75 years old. That's right, Van Morrison is 75. That's about what I would have guessed his age. Maybe a little older. I might have said 77 or something like that. I don't know about you. But Van Morrison, man, how do you do a show on Van Morrison, right? So many albums and songs to choose from. 40 albums. That's a lot, right? That is a lot. He's done so much work with so many people, and he's just been around forever. So I got some good stuff, though, we're going to talk about. First of all, let's talk about him for just a hot second. He was born in Belfast, Ireland. His father was a shipyard electrician. Interesting thing about his father, though, is that he had one of the largest record collections in Northern Ireland at the time. And so Van, as he became known, was exposed as a child to country, blues, jazz, all the jazz legends. That's who his influences were, clearly, so that's where he came from as far as musically is concerned. Started playing instruments when he was young, as so many do, and the rest was history. So everyone knows his first band that became famous, right? The band Them. That was formed in 1960, what was that, 1964. Them. A couple of their songs made it big. We had Baby Please Don't Go. Love that song. I absolutely love that song. I didn't even know of that song until that supergroup that we talked about in another episode, Willie and the Poor Boys, right? They did a cover of that, and that's when I was introduced to that song. That was Jimmy Page, right? His band with the guy from Supertramp, right? Anyway, we talked about that earlier. Also, they sang Gloria, right? Everyone knows Gloria. And I think they recorded Brown Eyed Girl that early. Brown Eyed Girl and Moondance played at every wedding. I think it's fair to say that every wedding since 1970, let's be generous, every single wedding since 1970 in the United States has featured at least one Van Morrison song. It's pretty fair. I'm going to say that's probably true, right? Anyway, we'll talk about those in a minute. So, after that, he goes solo, and his career takes off. Just a staple in the 70s. Astral Weeks is supposed to be one of the best albums of all time. And I was not introduced really to Van Morrison, a bunch of his work, until really much later, really late in college and then after college. In college, Angela, you were listening to Van Morrison's greatest hits. It wasn't really speaking to me at the time. Really, I only knew Brown Eyed Girl and Moondance, and those were all right songs, but I wasn't really into a lot of that stuff. The first Van Morrison song that I ever became just super excited and obsessed about was actually in a movie that I think maybe I'm the only one that saw this movie. Did anyone else see the movie Dream a Little Dream in 1989 with the two Coreys? Anyone remember that movie? Anyway, the soundtrack to that had this song Into the Mystic, Van Morrison. What a song. I mean, that is a favorite in our house. It's just Pat Safino and I, you know, that's our jam. Got to play that one really loud. There's a couple of outtakes out there that are different versions, slightly different versions of him that are really good. But really, that song is awesome. And that's the first Van Morrison song I really fell in love with. So, his hits: Moondance, Have I Told You Lately, Brown Eyed Girl, obviously, Warm Love, Jackie Wilson Said, Domino, right? Another one at all the weddings. Wild Night, okay, Wild Night, also a wedding song. I really liked Wild Night when I first heard it sung by John Mellencamp, of all people. Anyone heard that version? Maybe I'll post that too, but that's a really good version, and I do like the Van Morrison one better, but that turned me on to that song and made me want to go back and listen to the Van Morrison version. Crazy Love, all good stuff. I'm not going to concentrate on really a lot of those songs because I got something else to say about Van Morrison, just to make some recommendations. If you have not heard, first and foremost, his album, double CD, A Night in San Francisco from 1994. Guest stars Candy Duffer, John Lee Hooker, Junior Wells, Jimmy Witherspoon. I think Georgie Fame is in the crowd. He did an album with Georgie Fame. Anyway, this thing, 2 CDs, phenomenal performance. Check it out when you want to just hang out and listen to some great songs, great music. Play those 2 CDs back to back. Stream it, do whatever you do. That's good stuff. My favorite Van Morrison record is from the mid-90s, right? Is that right? Mid-90s? Days Like This. What a record that is. Boy, that is so good. If you've not listened to Days Like This, that's your other homework. That's got Perfect Fit, Russian Roulette. That's the one I like the most, Russian Roulette. Days Like This and No Religion. Those are songs. We're going to just post a bunch of songs again underneath. It's not just, you know, that's what we do here. But those are some awesome songs right there. Also, of note, he did a pretty good cover of Comfortably Numb, Pink Floyd, not too long ago. I respect it. That's tough. That's a tough act to follow to do that, so that's good. So, Mark, you say to yourself, Mark, you're at 7.5 minutes. Come on. What's your song of the day? How are you picking a Van Morrison song? How is it? What is it? Is it Brown Eyed Girl? No. Is it Into the Mystic? Should be, but it's not. Because when I play this Van Morrison song, I play it a lot when I'm driving. I crank it, so you got to do that. Turn it up on your speakers, not just your phone or your laptop. You got to play it on stereo. You got to play it in your car. You're going to be surprised, maybe, but tell me if you love this song. But his song, Cleaning Windows, is, wow, just awesome. Cleaning Windows, man, it is so good. I'm a working man in my prime. So good, right? I mean, Cleaning Windows, you're going to play it today. Play it in your car. Turn it up and listen to it a few times, and I guarantee you will add it to some kind of playlist in your life. It is so good. We're going to put some of those other ones underneath, but far and away, song of the day, Cleaning Windows, Van Morrison, Sir George Ivan Morrison. Happy 75th birthday. Give me a call. We can chat, you know, hang out, compare stories, that kind of stuff. But that's it. That's what we got. We got a good week coming up. We got a good month, like I said. I still have some Rock Cave t-shirts, by the way. Bunch of different sizes. Message me if you're interested. All right, Van Morrison, 8.5 minutes, almost 9 minutes. Here's Cleaning Windows. Give it a listen. Have a great day, and as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.